Hello, what's up? What y'all been up to? My name is Miladies. I am your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self-awareness. Oh, let's go. It's 8:30 in the motherfucking morning. You on your way to work? Where you at? How you doing? Rich Rising. We are here today to do what? To talk about September. Shout out to all of you who were part of last month's reading. The video definitely got some recognition, so I appreciate you guys, and this is why I will be continuing to do the love readings and the career readings for us. So first and foremost, tell me in the comments, how have you been? Let's say hello to September. All right, because we here. We made it. How y'all doing? Rich Rising, my beautiful people. Maria, how you feeling? Tracy, I miss you guys. I miss you. And so I have the pleasure to be at my mentor's house and do this love reading for you guys. I'm visiting out here, and actually I just came from a retreat. I wanted to share that with you guys. Before I do that, I'm going to hold on. Of course, give my thanks to all of you who joined me on YouTube and TikTok to get a little deeper with yourself. Shout out to everybody who joined the Reiki box this month. You still have a chance. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And thank you for the views, the likes, the shares, and the subs. I wouldn't be here if you didn't request me to. So first and foremost, shout out to Grecia. All right. The retreat, Daughters of the Waters, was a super success. I was very, very grateful and appreciative of being a facilitator for that event next to Grecia and Lourdes, who was our sound healer, which, by the way, y'all gotta check out Lourdes. She got her website together, but in the meantime, you could DM her on Instagram if you want some candles, crystals, or private sound healing sessions, because she got that going for y'all. And if you don't know who she is, you will. She's always on here shouting us out and supporting us. It's one of my tribe sisters, soul sisters. So what happened this weekend? First and foremost, let me show y'all real quick, because I gotta show y'all how I enter September in order for me to show up for y'all. Okay, I had to take care of myself. And Rich Rising, Camisita. Rich Rising, D, how are you? Oh, I miss ya. So I just wanted to share real quick what was it that I received that will continue to help me further myself in my spirituality, and just in general the thanks from what happened at that event. So I want to show y'all my cup. This was in the goodie bag to remind myself, okay, that I'm abundant. All right. Not only that, we were able to get a sneak peek. Hey, Lourdes, put your Instagram on here because I already shouted you out. Rich Rising. This is Desire. Grecia Ordanes, Maraja Spiritual Luxury. Go get it. Do you see this? All I can say to you, it is extremely powerful. Go to her website. Go to Instagram. Huh? It's not available yet. Y'all can't get it yet. You guys got the first sneak peek. We got the sneak peek. So I'm just letting you guys know that her oils are powerful. She places lots of intentions, uses specific herbs, and hella prayers. So what I'm saying is, it's coming soon. She gave us that. We were able to receive that. We were able to receive a journal and a message from one of our soul sisters, C. She provides us with channel messages without knowing us. And so we were able to receive that. I was very grateful. This is, first and foremost, if you know me, you know that I write. If you've been to my house, you know I got papers all over the place. With that being said, how organized is this for Virgo season? Well, no, not this. How organized is this for Virgo season? I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. You not see this? And then I can replace this. What? You smell that? All right, anyways, I'm really hyped, y'all. I just wanted to share with you guys how I filled myself up so I can come here and fill you up. So one of my messages is to make sure that you continue to pour into yourself. If it's anything, right, we manifest money. Let's manifest to heal ourselves. Let's manifest to go to healing spaces. That's one of the things that I do myself, because I know that I'm in that process of grieving. I'm in that process of redirecting my thoughts, redirecting the steps that I take, shifting from trauma and karma. So I deliberately look and call in people and spaces that's willing to support me, right? And that also means that I'm also asking for God, source, universe to provide the abundance to get me there, all right? Or the miracle that they always provide. So I share that with you to say that don't run away from your healing. Have no excuses. When you have no excuses, it will show up. We also got some crystals. Y'all see that? All right, TikTok here. Y'all see that? All right, see you soon. You've interrupted your thing. I don't care. It's your house. You guys see that? And then we got some desert roses. I'm a communicator, so receiving this intuitively was really good. This is blue calcite for communication, and also this is blue lace agate. So when you go places to heal, you receive what is meant for you to have in the moment so that you can proceed to the next step. Some of us can simply just be at home and call in our spiritual team and begin to start healing in that way. Nonetheless, I've seen major progress when you heal in quantities. I've been part of it, and I've been facilitating it as well as being part of it. So I definitely want to share once again, do something for yourself. Go somewhere for a couple of hours, join a half-day retreat, join a yoga class, join a meditation class, join a cooking class, something that brings you back to yourself, something that ignites your passion. All right, we're getting into that. All right, so with that being said, yes, we're going to get into this love reading, okay? C's journals was fire for sure. For those of you who are on TikTok, go ahead, come over to YouTube so you can see the rest of the what's happening. I have my notes here, so I'm going to talk about. Let me see. Oh, before we get into anything else, you already know until the 8th we have the Reiki going on. So join when you desire. We got it this month, or you can join the next month. It'll be a different theme. This month is going to be about dissolving procrastination and increasing productivity. As you can see, I already started September being productive. Why? Because I decided to heal. During Labor Day weekend, I went and I healed. So, hey Sabrina, how are you? All right. So let's get into Venus and Libra. Venus has been direct all year. By Venus being direct all year, what does that mean, my ladies? That means that there was actually really no hurdle, blockage when it comes to the way we express ourselves with love, the way we express ourselves in what we desire. And as it shifts through each zodiac sign, we ignite a different part of our love department per se, right? Because Venus is not the only planet of love. You also have Juno. You also have your Lilith. And a lot of people, yes, your Lilith is your dark side, but at the end of the day, it still contributes to love. All right. You also still have the asteroid Amor. So there's so many different aspects to looking at your love life when it comes to astrology. But for the most part, we do utilize Venus a lot. Why? Because it's a planet. So the ones that I share with you guys are asteroids. All right. So Venus in Libra started August 29th, and it will be there until September 21st. So we will be running a bit quickly through this energy in Libra. And what it's doing is in Libra is showing us how we can have greater compassion, not just for ourselves, but for others, right? The compassion can be as simple as, you know what? I understand that we don't belong with each other anymore. So I'm going to show more compassion to myself and this whole situation, and I'm going to exit. That can be a form of compassion. Another form of compassion, showing compassion, is just accepting people and their decisions, right? Well, this is going to be there. Does it look like a portal to my heart? All right, my ladies, focus. So, what does that look like? First of all, go ahead and dissolve what compassion was before and redefine compassion for yourself. Some of us may not even know what that is, besides probably feeling like compassion is holding space for somebody and giving them a hug. It gets deeper than that. And the main important thing about Venus and Libra is loving yourself. Libra is a zodiac sign that likes to do for others, do for others, do for others. Having Venus there is what are you bringing into yourself? Venus and Libra until the 21st is asking, how are you showing more love for yourself? How are you contributing to your love circle or box before anybody else does? And that does include self-love. This also includes resolving any domestic conflicts. So if you're someone who has been in dispute with your partner, if you're someone who has been in dispute with yourself or what you desire and who you want to be with and all these things, how are you finding some solutions? Are you calming the mind down? Are you writing letters to past relationships to forgive? Right? This is where it all comes in. A lot of times we beat ourselves up for picking the person that we are connected with, but the reality is that person or you, either ways, the connection that you both had is supposed to, right, help each other evolve to the next level of our love lives. So are you taking it personal? Are you saying to yourself that you might have wasted time in this situation, right? Some of us already can feel when it's time to move on. So what does that look like for you? And then giving yourself time for self-care. We're going to go back to that. Why? Because things get a little hectic during September and October when the holidays are coming in, people's going back. You know, those of you who have children going back to school and all those things. How are you planning your self-care? All right. So this is what Venus and Libra brings in. Of course, it brings in partnerships. It also brings in balance into our relationships. So as we find solutions to the things that may be blocking us, it opens up space. Yes, this is between Venus and Libra and Venus and Scorpio. It is the time to allow yourself to be loved, to show love, to give love, share love, and not just in intimate perspective, also in groups. What happened this weekend was a huge bubble of love. Everyone, there was a bunch of us. It was over 10 of us, right? There was like about 15 of us, and we all held space for each other. We all felt like we found sisterhood, our tribe, in a sense where we can be ourselves. Have you found that space yet? Have you allowed yourself to find that space yet? All right. Venus going into Scorpio. September 22nd to October 15th. All right. It gets deep. Scorpio is not about the surface. Oh, yes, let's date. Scorpio is like, let's date. What's your social security number? Yes. All right. Scorpio is like, let's date. What happened to you when you was 2 years old? So when Venus gets into Scorpio, there can be a sense of finding depth in love. We're in a space with Venus and Scorpios overcoming our fears. There's going to be a bit more of that dismantle when it comes to, excuse me, that dismantle when it comes to our love life. Because some of us might be letting go. We might be feeling like, hey, this is not deep enough for me. Hey, what we said we was going to do a year ago is not working for me. All right. So overcoming our fears as well as deepening our intimate relationships. Going back to that surface stuff is not working anymore. So if you feel like you're in a relationship, or you shifting your mindset of being in a relationship where the bare minimum is good enough, it's time to reevaluate that. All right. A lot of times when we get things in our lives that we haven't gotten before, we may feel like, oh wow, this is a blessing. And you turn around, it could just be, the bare minimum, or it can already have satisfied that area of your life. So, yes, and this is like about, I want to say like a 5-week transit. So you will feel the shift. So some of y'all might be in the space of meeting somebody, seeing how they are, and then by the end of the month, it's like, yeah, that wasn't working out. All right. We will be dealing with intense emotions. Scorpio does not play around. They will bring you that energy that's a water sign. All right. So we have that Venus energy in water. Oh, we slipping and sliding. Of course, there's sexual energy in the air. So love is going to be passionate for the next 5 weeks. It's going to be very intimate. However, if you feel like that's what deep love is for you, see if you can shift that, because it's more than just the physical, right? And then definitely avoiding obsessive behaviors. Yes, Scorpio. I don't feel like y'all obsessive, but other people do. I just feel like you guys are intentional with what you desire, and you will go after it no matter what it takes. And you guys are obsessive. I'm not gonna lie. So watch out for obsessive tendencies, not just in love, right? Just in any other areas of your life. All right. See what area of your life is feeling like you're focusing too much on, and is it conducive to your everyday projects, everyday living, and things like that. We can get obsessed with a couple of things. So it's, again, not just our partners, which some of us, we might find somebody and then be like, oh my God, this is the love of my life. And then when they're like, yeah, I don't think we can do this, how are you gonna let go, right? Some people might get obsessive with other people. So that's the energy that I wanted to share when it comes to, and I didn't even put it up there. I'll be trying to do it. I'll be trying. The energy that we have with Venus in Scorpio and Libra. Does anybody in the chat have Venus in Scorpio or Libra? Because y'all are definitely going to be heightening up that energy as well. All right. So I got my cards here because I travel to serve you. I gotta look this way. So yes, we're gonna be doing this love reading. Then I'll pull out a collective love reading. And then I'll pull out a soul's journey. All right, let's get to it, because I got work to do today. More healing, more healing, more healing, more healing. All right, let me move. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm back. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you can help a sister out, if you go to, oh, is this always? Anyways, Y'all know I'm imperfect. If you go to your sign, don't forget to look at your moon, because this is a love reading. Go to your moon first and then your sun sign. You could do your ascendant. I don't really know about the ascendant when it comes to love readings. Definitely your moon, your Venus, and your sun sign. If you can share in the comments, if you found your reading so that you can help other people. Dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. Who we starting with? Being Virgo season. Dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. September 2024 love reading for all 12 zodiac signs. Hey. All right. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Interesting. Leo. It's a lot of purple going on here, so I'm getting that y'all all really. This love season is looking a little tricky. Leo. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you giving me some life. Ooh. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right. Let's get this party started. So the overall energy for everyone in general is the 8 of Wands in reverse. And the 8th of Wands in reverse is basically letting us know within the next 2 months, whatever action we take during this Venus, Libra, Venus and Libra and Scorpio, within the next 2 months, we will see some type of progression. There's a few of y'all that have 8 as well. So I want to say that whatever happened in August for you is definitely putting your mind in a perspective of, okay, depending on what your car is, this is what I need to do. All right. So I'll get to you guys. But for the most part, really focus on how you desire your love life to look like, with whether that's being in transition, being with yourself. Transition into your next love life is like, I'm taking care of myself while I go on the dating scene. Yeah, I'll take this out too. Then you have the Chariot. Whatever you put forth in September is gonna move forward. So let's not be afraid. Let's not be afraid to really allow ourselves to feel the love we desire within ourselves, and then requiring that from other people, because the more that you love yourself, the more other people are going to see that, and they're not going to fuck with you because they like, yo, she or he love themselves so much that I can't tamper with that. And this is the times where many of us sit there and kind of feel like, oh, we just wasn't a great relationship. Sometimes people realize like, yo, you have more love for yourself than I can give you. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you're going to take it that way. That's a specific message for somebody. Somebody's in a relationship where they feel like, a few of y'all are in relationships where y'all feel like your partner feels like they can't satisfy you because you love yourself so much. That's not a you problem. Sounds like a childhood trauma problem. All right, Aries with the Two of Swords, indecision. Some of you are in a double relationship. Oh, look, I didn't even know I had a filter on TikTok. You guys have a double, double life. Somebody has a double life. Somebody has, is in a relationship. And some of y'all are in a secret relationship with somebody else. And now that decision has to come along. I would say be careful with the swords there. Some feelings are definitely going to be hurt this month. So this decision, like I said, is on the low right now. However, what I get from this, I definitely see fights. I'm not going to sit here and lie. That's why I have to take a deep breath. I do see some people really getting into arguments and fights and then making these unrational decisions. So the suggestion for this month is to sit with self, Aries. All right. Hi, head mother beep. Sit with self and really allow yourself, excuse me, really allow yourself to think. Think it through. Think it through before you make the moves. That's all I can say right now, Aries. Others of you, when it comes to love, you are deciding if it's time for you to put yourself in international spaces so that maybe the love of your life is over there. I don't know who enjoys traveling and are into astrology and follow astrology. That's not for everybody. To go to their Venus line, um, to engage in some love activities. That's not for everybody. Yes, in astrology, there is a way where you can get to a destination and you can engage in some love activities depending on where the planet is at. Hit me up for that if you want some more information. Nonetheless, that sounded a bit personal. So those of you who do use astrology and are following your Venus line, you second guessing if you should be moving. And those of you, somebody was proposed to and has to make a decision when the date of the wedding is going to be. What is going on, Aries? What is going on? In general, Aries, there is a moment in September where you're going to have to make a huge decision when it comes to your love life. Whether you want to get married or not, for some of you, for others of you, if you want to move to look for love or let love find you, okay? Because some of y'all are still saying, I'm looking for love. You are love. So those of you who are getting out of a relationship, it's going to be a difficult one. Once again, go back to the drawing board and see, am I really receiving the love I desire? Am I really being, is my emotions being nurtured? Especially for my Aries. Are your emotions being nurtured? Can people take the heat? Can they probably deal with your flightiness? I'm here one day, I'm not. All right. Yeah, Aries, you got a lot going on there. Mm-hmm. All right. Taurus and purple. You guys are going to see a lot of purple and blue. Taurus, intellectual when it comes to love. Where I'm getting here with love is you're more up here rather than to be here. So the goal for September is to bring back love to the heart. Yes, things can be logical when it comes to your relationship in September, but there is an aspect of love missing. The energy of love is missing. So you can be all up here, Taurus, about how you desire to shift in your love life and how you desire to connect with your partners who are partners. Okay, Taurus? Some of y'all. I'm shouting everybody out. All right. So when it comes to your mind, are you still mentally figuring out how love is supposed to be, or are you allowing yourself to feel it? I feel like some of you guys were offered some type of love proposal, not literally proposal, but some love. You was dating and there was this guy or girl and was like, hey, let's turn this into a relationship, and you like, I don't know. So September's the month to really ask yourself, everything that you ask for, does this person have? If it's not everything, is there some compromisation that can happen within both of y'all? That's not for everybody. For others of you, your love for this month is more in the headspace. There's a lot of logical things happening for you. You maybe not into really tapping into love, even if you have a partner. It's just like there's so much going on right now. I don't know if I can really sit here and give you a hug. I'm gonna need y'all to bring it back a little bit though. I'm gonna need y'all to, give a little hug, nurture something, nurture someone, nurture your partner. For those of you who are in relationships, there's your partner's really looking like, hey, when I'm gonna get that hug. They don't deserve a hug. Do you deserve a hug? You deserve a hug too. So see if you can allow yourself to come from here when it comes to love, Taurus, and bring it down here. In general, everybody, Taurus, Venus, Sun, or Moon, yeah, up here rather than here. How do we come back here? I'm hearing you guys do the simple things in life. How can we simplify the love energy? And again, when it comes to love, I'm hearing it's not the person that's providing it, because love itself is an energy. It's how they handled it. So if you don't like how people are handling the way they're showing love to you, exit. And that takes us into our next segment. Cancer, walk away. Cancer, emotionally, some of y'all are stuck in this space. Maybe you've been in a relationship for 8 years. You've been in a relationship for 8 months or 8 weeks, right? Or even 8 days. We're getting that deep. So for some of y'all, these emotions might be intense. Now, I'm reminding y'all that is that Libra energy into that Scorpio energy that's going to bring a lot of intensity when it comes to love. This is one of the reasons why some of us are like, oh, wow, maybe, love came in and you like, ooh, I don't know what's coming that fast. For some of y'all. For others of y'all, you're walking away, but your feelings are quite not letting you yet. Why? Because if you can see, there's space in between the walking away, but where the toes is at, where the feet is at, you can see that it's like even the feet are going opposite ways. So there's a sense of confusion, and it's in reverse for my Cancers when it comes to love. For those of you who are willing and ready to walk away, September is the month for you to exit quietly. You don't need to be like, I'm leaving you. I'm leaving. You don't need to do all of that. Simply exit in peace from some of my Cancers. For others of you, you're getting out of your own way, right? You shifted through the relationship segment, the 8 years, 8 months, 8 weeks, or 8 days, whichever one that is. And you've been healing yourself all this time. You're walking away from holding yourself back when it comes to love, and you're allowing yourself to be guided. And then for others of you, it's time to let go of that past relationship that's holding you back. That past relationship where you felt that that was the one. Are they here? Let it go. All right? Stop looking at their social media. Yeah, my spirit guys are telling me. Some of y'all is looking at their social media. Fuck that. It's all right. Write that letter. Call in some, Archangel Chamuel is a very good, let me type him in. Archangel Chamuel is very, very good at wait, what happened to Gemini? Oh, you're right. Well, this is gonna be Cancer. Gemini, you gonna get the next card. Thank you. Cancer wanted to come out. Hold on. Gemini probably like fuck love right now. Archangel Chamuel is a great angel for love. So whenever you get a chance, Cancer, and it's just anybody can use Chamuel, but specifically because it came up with Cancer, when it comes to shifting love life, when it comes to stabilizing the mind and opening up the path, call in Archangel Chamuel. For those of you who haven't been in a relationship in a while, those of you who feel stuck, like, oh, I'm never gonna be in love again, and all those things, call Archangel Chamuel. No, you're not losing your marbles. All right. And then really focus on your love energy. All right, Cancer. Now let's switch this here because y'all out here doing the most, want to be first. Gemini. I mean, were we rushing to the scatter card? Gemini. Mental scatter. All right. You got scarcity. So you have the number 7. The first thing that comes up is letting go. Do you see one hand is open and one hand is closed? Letting go of the old. So right now there's a shift. I'm hearing scraping. There's a scrape. You're scraping your love life. Why you use that word? It's like you want to get rid of every little bit of pieces of your love life that is not conducive right now. When I mean, I'm talking about the arguments that you may have had if you're in a relationship at this current time. It's like the sense of wanting to start from scratch. All right. And with the 7, you have spirit assisting you to start from scratch. To start from scratch. So a lot of Geminis, you're sitting back right now. And I want to say you want to sit back for the next, I'm hearing 7 weeks. Some of you guys like 7 days. I just need 7 days to myself to figure out what I desire to do in this current relationship or the relationship that's coming along. For others of you, taking about a 7-week pushback and just to heal self, come back to self and focus. Even if you're in a relationship, you're also going to be telling your partner like, hey, I don't know who I am. I desire to figure out who I am. So I'm going to be moving forward and figuring out how that is while we're together. So there's going to be times where I'm wanting some alone times to figure things out. This doesn't have to get into an argument. This doesn't have to get into a dispute or any of those things. Okay? Yeah, Geminis. I have a Gemini here. We are all over the place. Hey, I'm a Gemini moon. All right. So with this being said, get back to the drawing board, Gemini. For those of you who are desiring to get into a new love life, right? A new love life experience. You're going back to the drawing board and you revising your love letter to the universe. You're revising the love that you have for yourself, that self-care that you have for yourself. Really just focusing on self. Focusing on self. So Geminis, some of you are also confused if you desire to stay in a relationship. Give yourself those 7 days or those 7 weeks. And when I say give yourself time to just sit in that energy and just really allow things to flow through. Let it filter like a movie. What has happened? What has transitioned? For those of you who are in your next love life transition, right, because you guys already know I don't say y'all single, you are filtering through what you have experienced so far. All right. But this scarcity mentality is saying to those of you who have not been in the space of married yet, is like, oh, this is never going to happen for me. For those of you who want to get out of a relationship, it's like, oh, this relationship is never going to end. Step away from that. Step away from that and really step into things that you already have. And the goal, again, since you guys are here, write things down. Allow yourself to write things down. I'm hearing with caution to burn what you write down that no longer serves you, and see how that assists you, all right, when it comes to your love life. Some Geminis don't even know what they desire anymore. Go back in. Go back in, all right? Whew. And Cancer done slipped up in here. All right. Leo, Venus, Sun, and Moon. You have the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. So the love life is shifting in the inside for you guys when it comes to my Leos. You guys are in a huge transition. 10 is ending. So there will be some endings when it comes to your love life. Ending in procrastination when it comes to moving forward with how maybe you guys want to move forward if you're in a relationship. Ending to the old, ending like divorces might come up. Yeah, again, because when Venus goes into Scorpio, Libra is about court. Okay, so some of you guys, some of my Leos, you guys are going to be going to court in September, and you're going to be either filing for divorce or separation. Some of you just want to separate for a little bit. What it's like to just be me, right? So, and then when it gets into Scorpio, it's like, yeah, this is not deep enough. So there's a huge transition in September for my Leos. Nonetheless, we can see how we have the dices, the horseshoe, the clove. You just cancel the Fool and Bustero. That's right. Cancel them. Let me stop. Let me not hype y'all up. However, do what you have to do in your life to start over. Leos, it's time to allow yourself to start over. This means a couple of things. Some of y'all been in a 10-year relationship, and each piece of pizza, each slice of pizza, each slice of the pie has been the learning lesson that was required for you to feel, not that you wasn't whole again, but now you feel that you can move forward. You got what you desire from this relationship, as well as the other person. You guys were together, you helped each other out, but now it's time to exit. For that specific message, I don't feel like it's chaotic endings, but I do see some chaotic endings happening for some of my Leos. So I would say keep it in mind. If you like to work with candles, bring in some peace and harmony. If you have energy healing activations like Reiki, things like that, align your throat chakra, align yourself. Let's use our tools to exit out of some chaotic situations. For others of you, that's it. It's time for you to step into the love life you desire. There's no more of the I don't know, maybe not, or whatever. When are you going to believe? Some of y'all are not believing, Leos, that you deserve love. So you just walking into certain spaces that is just like, no, people do not deserve that type. I mean, people do not deserve to be in your space if they're not treating you accordingly. All right. I know Leo, you guys get a lot of reps about, oh, Leos only care about themselves. They're narcissistic. Leos teaches us how to love ourselves. I'll tell you that for sure. Because they're going to love themselves, which is why there's a lot of exiting happening. And then, of course, new comes with this exit. So do you feel sad that there's an exit happening and you don't allow yourself to fill it back in? See, it is our duty and our job to fill in that, what we would consider to be emptiness. All right. Leo, Virgo. Virgo, you got ambition when it comes to love. The Apprentice of Clouds in reverse. I do feel like for my Virgos, there's this sense of shift. There's a shift happening in September when it comes to love. Maybe some of you were not paying attention to your partner. So now the energy might flip and you might feel like your partner is not paying attention to you. For others of you, you're learning how to maneuver the energy of love. Some Virgos just got into congratulations. Who are you? Some Virgos just got into a brand new spectacular relationship. That's how I'm hearing it. And it's just like, wow. Yes, you deserve it. Yes, you do deserve it. All right. Don't allow yourself. It's like this is also is like, do I deserve love? Do I not deserve love? Do I deserve love? Do I like so this is what's happening with my Virgos. For others of you who are in a relationship, right? You guys are doing amazing. You're helping each other out when it comes to shifting mindsets. How can we upgrade this relationship? Some of you, my Virgos, that's why I fucks with Virgos. Because Virgos is like, listen, let's make a list on how this relationship could go better. But Virgo and the Aries, because the Aries a little flighty for Virgo. So I did date a Virgo. He was amazing. We still friends. Anyways, Virgos would definitely let you know. So Virgos are together with their partners, figuring out how can we make this better. Other Virgos are in their minds a lot, and you're shifting back and forth. Do I step into the dating scene? Do I step out of the dating scene? Do I break up? Or do I stay? I'm going to give a little more. I'm going to do a little less. So this is where my Virgos are at. Nonetheless, with the purple, we're here. And in reverse, it's about the brewing process. It's brewing. So, and again, because it's we're talking about love, it's that intimacy aspect of Virgo where they're just maybe figuring things out first before they can go ahead and present it to their partner or even present it to themselves, like even when it comes to self-care. Nonetheless, I do feel like my Virgos are going through a transition of upgrading their love life. I was gonna say as we all are, but that's not true. Virgos right here, right now, are like, yeah, I'm ready for that upgrade. All right. With the ambition, there's determination. And then Venus just left Virgo. So you guys were left with some residue of what your desires are. Going into Libra now, how can you bring that into a balance, Virgo? How can you bring it to a balance? All right. With the Apprentice also is the beginning. So I want to say this love reading in September is the beginning of what could be in any area, whether if you in transition to your next love life, whether if you already in a relationship. On point, my daughter and her man are upgrading their lives. I'm so proud of them. Come on, spirit. All right, y'all know this is a wig I don't want it to fly out. What? Y'all should comment to see what other wig I should get. All right. Ooh. Libra, sensitivity for September in reverse with the Oracle. This is the Queen of what? The Queen of Cups. Sorry, I got stuck for a minute. Somebody wanted me to say the Queen of Swords, but this is the Queen of Cups, baby. But I will say the Queen of Swords coming in my mind. That does mean that Libras, your mouth is sharp. Be careful. There's a lot of sensitivity happening for September, even within yourself. And again, it's in reverse. So for now, Libra, what's happening with your love life is you're in your feelings. Let me keep it 1,000, right? Sensitivity is you're in your feelings. And as you're in your feelings, you're really getting detailed, right? During Virgo season, and then Venus being in your sign at this time is really activating that self-love, is double timing it for you, right? Because Venus is already the avatar of Libra. So you're definitely going through a deep purge when it comes to your love life, whether if you are in transition or you're in a relationship. There's a lot of details that are not quite clicking for you at this time. So you're in the space of just saying to yourself, I need to fall back. This does mean, again, your mouth might be a little sharp. How can we simmer that down? How can we sit there and bring our perspective to the light, right? Without cutting throats. I'll keep getting that because that Queen of Swords is still in my mind. This also talks about deepness, right? You got the eye there. Deep love, deep self-love, deep sensitivity. Do you feel that you're receiving that from your partner? For those of you who are in a relationship, and for those of you who are in your transition, what do you desire to feel in a relationship? Yes, we have the material, but what is your desire to feel? Do you feel that you can wake up next to the person on a daily basis? Do you feel that your communications are clear? Because again, you guys are bringing balance right now with Venus and Libra to love. So is there balance when it comes to your emotions? Are you being nurtured? Now, you might not also be too open about it, again, because it's in reverse. And some of y'all might not even be open with your own partners. So I would say for September, allow yourself to dig deep into those feelings. And I don't want to say, because I'm seeing tippy toes. I'm not saying walk on eggshells. Do not do that. What I'm saying is walk quietly into what you desire to accomplish in your love life. And I know that's kind of hard right now because you're really being activated. But for the most part, go back to the drawing board. What is it that you desire in your love life? And begin to speak that into existence. But you will be sensitive this month, and there will be a lot of tears. And for those of you who are in a relationship at this time, go back to the old relationships that you had, right? Not comparing, but just seeing how the upgrade has evolved. And if you're not satisfied, how can you add to that list? How can you add to that list so that your love life can be complete? And then also, what does it mean to have a complete love life, Libra? It was Scorpio, y'all running through this. First and foremost, we talked about bringing in compassion, right? Here we go. Scorpios, you guys are probably one of the three that are in the space of like, yeah, I'm ready for love. Yep, I'm ready for it to come in. Yep, I'm ready for compassion. So Scorpio is screaming LOVE. I'm here. Scorpio, whatever you did in the last 8 months. Remember, I told y'all there was 3 of y'all that had 8. So that was Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio. And then of course you guys rule the 8th house. Hello. So by you ruling the 8th house, you're definitely in the space of allowing yourself to bring in compassion, allowing yourself to be nurtured. So for the month of September, I don't feel like my Scorpios are going to be doing a lot. They're just going to be showing up. And as they show up, they're going to be catered to, whether you're in a relationship or in a transition into your next love life. There's a sense of love upgrade. I feel at peace. I feel like many of my Scorpios are going to be entering into beautiful, harmonious relationships. Shall you have done the work, right? Letting go of the past, working with yourself. For others of you in relationships, it's just going to get deeper, baby. If you with a Scorpio, it's going to get deep. You in a relationship and you desire love, oh yeah, it's coming in. That Scorpio is going to come in. This is the thing about Scorpio and Leo. Honestly, pay attention to the fact that they bring you love. Scorpio's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then sometimes we be like, oh, it's too much. It's intense love, baby. It's intense intimacy. That's what they come with. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Because they gonna make sure you're all right. And let me just say here, Don't lie to a Scorpio. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. Scorpios are the psychics of the zodiac sign. Do not lie, please. Okay? Anyways, they are full of drama with all that love. Listen, Geminis, okay? They are full of passionate drama. All right? You must Scorpios alone. They do. But I'm just saying, like, who else is gonna love you like that? Yourself. That's right. All right. So also during Leo season, something came up for my Scorpios where you had the aha moment, and when you said to yourself, "I'm gonna fall back." For those of you who are in a relationship, I do see. Put a ring on it. Some of y'all might be getting some proposals happening this year. The talk is out there. What else can I say about my Scorpios that I'm feeling intuitively? With the strength card, that's a major arcana, so that means that things are going to be happening quite quickly for you for the month of September when it comes to love. So if you've been transitioning into the next love life, don't be surprised. Some of us get surprised after we do the work of clearing ourselves and be like, oh my God, are you for real? Are you here to help me transition? Yeah. Are you going to accept it? All right. We got good timing. What we got? We got good timing. Who's next? Go. Go. Sagittarius. What you doing, Sagittarius? In reverse. Some of y'all might have already gotten into a love relationship. You got the Two of Cups, baby. Some of y'all might have already, because it's in reverse, so I'm feeling like a lot of people are, my Sagittarius are not telling people that they're in a relationship, and that's okay. Nobody ever knows when I'm in a relationship until I tell y'all. You ain't gotta let them know. Now, are you sneaking around, Sagittarius? Is that why it's quiet? I told you I'm snitching on everybody. Why I say that is because this is not in alignment, right? It's not together. It's one on top, one on the bottom. So I can feel like, some of y'all at work are not doing good things at work. Because this gives me boss and worker. What y'all doing out there, Sagittarius? All right, spirit. Some of y'all are definitely getting into love relationships, partnerships, getting to know each other. Maybe some of y'all already met somebody 2 days ago, 2 weeks ago, or 2 months ago. And so you're really getting into the depths of this. Mercury retrograde has some of my Sagittarius second guessing if this person is for them. What I would say with that is focus on the feeling, focus on your intuition, and focus on what you spoke out you desired, Sagittarius. All right. For others of you, there might be some separation because I can see the hand just separating. So partnerships is like might be separating and shifting away from each other. So there is a sense of separation here. For some apparent reason, I'm getting business, which is just not a business reading. Nonetheless, I feel like somebody mixed business with pleasure with Sagittarius, so it can be some departure there as well. And for those of you who are in a love relationship, you're taking it slow. You're taking it slow. This is harmonious. There's feelings there. Don't cheat yourself, Sag. Don't cheat yourself from love. You might have been through something in the past 6 months that might have felt like love doesn't exist, or I'm hearing the why me, why me, why me. And spirit is just like chill out. Why you? Why not you? Why not you to release that so that this can come in? So you've been calling in LOVE and it showed up and you like, no. I don't know what to tell you. TikTok just always needs to know if I'm here. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn is in the field. Yeah. Capricorn is in the field. I just like how the cards have those eyes. Capricorn is in the field, baby. They not playing. So I like how I have these emotional cards. So this is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is saying fresh start when it comes to love. So some of my Scorpios are already out there online dating. Let's go. Scorpio, I feel like there has been this shift. First and foremost, Capricorn, excuse me. Pluto just went into Capricorn and it's going to be there till like roughly like October, November. So for those of you who are playing around in the field, keep doing that. Keep doing that. You're learning how you desire to be in relationships and what you're letting go. But there is a lot of letting go for my Capricorns, which is one of the reasons why things have to be a little bit light for y'all, right? Because Pluto is still coming in to scrape the last. All right. So let go of old relationships, old love mindsets, and play around. Play around with some affirmations. That's what I'm getting here. Play around with some affirmation. Play around with excuse me, with writing a letter. All right. Capricorns writing, just I'm getting like be light in September when it comes to love. Even when you are in your love relationship, some of you who are in a love relationship, be light. Bring some fun, some happiness. I'm feeling like light. So bring that into the relationship rather than like this toughness. Like and ladies, please stop that. All right. I'm also feeling like Capricorns have already kind of got the idea that they don't have to always be working. I said kind of. I ain't say yet. So you learning how to add love into your life. I like this. I like this for y'all. I really do. It's a month of September. Tap into that Libra, that Venus in Libra and Scorpio energy, Capricorn, so that you can release a little bit. I feel like you guys are good when it comes to a love, whereas like you got an idea of where you want to head. You have an idea of how you want to plan things out. The other thing is you have to add the other person to your plans. So let's get that together. What is the other person saying? And that's when the play comes in, is play around with ideas, play around with how we can make this better and see how that goes. And also with self. Play around with, if you are in transition of love, I met my significant other while I was on vacation. Play around. You never know what comes through. All right. Aquarius? Community. What y'all out there in the community doing love? What y'all doing? Some of y'all out here in the community for real. Are y'all cheating? Are y'all sharing yourselves with the world? These love readings are cool. Y'all be spirit be snitching. All right, Aquarius, what's going on here? With the Three of Cups, I got a few things here. I got a few things where, there's a triangle happening here when it comes to love. So those of you who are in a triangle, how are you balancing that out? Who are you letting go of? This is basically, this hand is like, I'm letting it go. And then whoever reaches out to grab it, that's who I'm going to stay with. What do you feel? Some people are in a triangle and do not even want to be with either one of those individuals, yet They're beneficial. Is that nice? Is that cool? I don't know. Others of you are in the space of putting your love into your projects, into the community, seeing the community upgrade, pouring the love into yourself, right? The 3 is mind, body, and soul. So you're really in the space of taking care of yourself. For others of you who are in partnerships, excuse me, especially if you're like long-term partnerships, you guys are bringing a balance when it comes to love. Aquarius might even be in the space in September to pour more into their partners. I know, right? I'm not saying Aquarius doesn't pour, but Aquarius is a little bit stingy with the nurturing. Give me a hug. So there'll be more hugs for your partner, more besitos, all right? And what I'm getting here also is right now, some of my Aquarius are, again, in the space of pouring the love into the community, pouring the love into their projects, and that's where they're at. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about partnerships for y'all. And also, again, this is another one, partnerships in communities. How can you partner up with others to bring more joy into the community? When it comes to who did it to me, Sagittarius and Aquarius. Y'all like fuck love. Let me work. Let me think about work. Let me think about money. Bring it back to love. Money's always going to be there, bro. Pour back into yourself, Aquarius. Pour back into yourself. Open up. Call in Archangel Chomwell to help you open up. Help you open up. What does it feel like to have somebody touching you every day or every other day or be next to you? I know some of y'all be like, fuck out of here. All right. And then we have Pisces. Pisces. All right. This is self-esteem. This is self-esteem, confidence, rebuilding that. When I see hard work, what I see here is some of you have came out of a distorted relationship and it's been excruciating to get yourself together. The month of September is letting you know that when you work hard to get your pieces, yourself back together, you will be able to allow yourself to move forward. Put in a bit of work when it comes to your confidence, your self-esteem, putting yourself in spaces where partners can find you. You have that 8. This is a karmic year 8. All right. So I definitely feel like Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, y'all are in the space of clearing out karma when it comes to love. All right. And it just so happens that Pisces is the zodiac sign that rules the 12th house. That's about karma. So there's a lot of karmic energy that's being released right now. So this is probably why I feel so heavy. Even when you are in relationships, it can be feeling like, should we be together? Should we not be together? Because it's like, I've been working so hard, or we, right? Some of y'all say, I've been working so hard to be in this relationship, and others are, we've been working so hard to be in this relationship, and we still don't see any type of progression or fruition. So there's a bit of hard work when it comes to the self-esteem and the confidence. For those of you who are in transition, it is time, at least for the next 8 days or 8 weeks, to get it together. Remember, the bottom of the deck gave us this 2 months, right? So for the next 2 months, Pisces, are you able to get your thoughts, feelings, and actions into place so that you can be able to be open to receive that love relationship that you have desired? For others of you who are in a relationship, how can we work harder, which I didn't want y'all to work harder, but this is what y'all saying. That's me and my ego. Don't worry about that. What the cards are saying is you guys are working harder to keep the relationship together. And that also puts people in a space of saying, do we really belong together if we got to work this hard? Love should not be this hard. Nonetheless, with the green, you're the only one that got green. So work on your heart chakra. Work on your heart chakra. For those of you who got blue, work on your throat chakra a lot. So I'm going to tell y'all who got blue. Cancer, Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Work on your throat chakra. For those of you who got purple, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, and Virgo, work on your mindset. Work on your mindset. All right. And the only two that got a major arcana was Leo and Sagittarius. Leo and Scorpio. So you guys will definitely see the shift impact harder because it's a major arcana. So it's just like it's going to be happening at a rapid pace. Nonetheless, I did pull out what the bottom of the deck is saying to us. Come back and look at your Sun, Venus, and Moon. All right. We getting there, y'all. Don't be beating yourself up. I know. Love. Oh, love. Just really be kind to yourself this month. Really focus on what you desire. Remember that it's going to be an intense emotional month. Let's see what the soul journey says. Blame. I accept responsibilities for my well-being. I accept responsibilities for my well-being. So let's not do the blame sandwich. I wasted my time. You did this to me. You did that for me. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Anytime you feel like you want to blame, say that. The next one is courage. For those of you who are desiring to exit, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. All right. There goes that purple again. And then let's end it with a little na na na. Oh. Call bullshit on your bullshit. Want to get out of a rut? The first step is to get tired of the bullshit. Your bullshit, their bullshit, the world's bullshit. Spend today honoring your sense of deja vu. Once you can spot the old shit, you can start to stop that old shit. So in other words, let go and let God. Get out of your own goddamn way. All right? And really put into perspective what you feel, right? What you feel is standing in your way, and how can you scoop up that poop and never see it again? Scoop it up. I play too much, right? Oh, I love y'all. This was amazing. Don't forget, I'm coming back. Share, like, comment. All right. Get your personal love readings should you desire. As you know, this is general. Take what's yours. Leave behind what you feel like is not yours. And I will definitely see y'all again this week. So I'm going to come back and do the career readings. That was really a hit as well. I appreciate you guys for letting me know what you desire to see on this channel. Because again, it's para ti. It is for you. And again, don't forget to Check out Lourdes, Madaja Spiritual Luxury, Eva Lee's. There's so many of us who have things for you. Energy exchange. All right. Get your health on. I love y'all.